Well, I'm pretty sure that you have seen this particular style of a thumbnail on YouTube before. This style is basically everywhere. There are many big channels that are utilizing this style or this look on their thumbnail. And it kind of makes sense because it makes the person or the face to be more pronounced, vibrant, and eventually it's going to be attracting more views into the video. So if you want to achieve this look, you have to use Adobe Photoshop. But the question is it possible to get this result or this style using AI? Well, the answer is yes, I think you can do that. So this is one example that I modified using AI. On the left side is the original thumbnail, and on the right side is the one that I modified using Gemini AI. As you can see, it is still the same person with the same expression and the same details, but the color is more vibrant, and I would say the whole presentation is more eye-catching than the original picture. So you can definitely use AI to retouch your face, and it is going to be a lot faster than Photoshop. But at the same time, it is not going to be as good or as consistent as when you're using Photoshop, because after all, we are working with AI, so it is not going to be perfect, and sometimes you might see a tiny difference from the original picture. Like in this example, as you can see, it looks still somewhat similar. There is no drastic change, and that's something that could happen when you are working with AI. But regardless, a tiny improvement is still an improvement. So let me show you how you can actually make your photo or your thumbnail to look like it was something that has been created by the editor of MrBeast thumbnail. So let me show you how you can do it. First, let's navigate to gemini.google.com. Now, as a heads up, in this video, I'll show you 3 steps prompt. So we are going to do some iterative work, and that's because I have tried to combine all the prompts into one prompt, but it doesn't work. So there's going to be 1, 2, and 3 prompts that we are going to use to achieve the final result. So let's continue with a new thread, and here I'll select Gemini 2.5 Plus model. And after that, you can upload your photo or your thumbnail. Now, in this case, I will use this thumbnail, and I think this is perfect because the face of the person is kind of flat. I'm not talking about the physical face, I'm talking about the lighting on the face is kind of flat. So it's not quite pronounced, it's not quite stand out from the rest. So we are going to fix that using AI. I'm going to copy this and let's paste that into Gemini. Now let's send the first prompt, and let's just enable create images and send the message. Don't worry, all the prompts, the first, second, and third prompt would be available in the description down below, so you can copy and paste it into Gemini. Now just wait for the first iteration, and the first iteration is very important, and I do recommend to actually redo the process until you get the one that looks great. This is very important because the majority of the changes will actually happen on the first iteration, and also we want to maintain the same character consistency, we want to maintain the same expression, the same overall look of the person. So the first iteration is important. You might want to redo this 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 7 times, it's up to you, but just redo it as much as you want until you get the one that you think look great, and then we can continue to the second prompt and eventually the final prompt. Okay, I just did 4 iterations, so there is 3, 2, 1. I would say the 4th iteration looks great. Now I think we can continue from here. Let's send the second prompt and we just wait. Okay, great. Now let's continue with the final prompt. And we just wait again. Well, there you go. This is the final picture. Now I'm going to download this and we are going to do a side-by-side comparison, so we will have a better idea on how different or maybe how similar the original and the modified picture. I'm going to be using this tool again. This is actually a simple viewer that I created using Gemini. So today we're just using everything that was created by AI. That's pretty cool. Now I will just upload the first picture, sorry, the original picture, the original thumbnail, which is this, and then the one that has been recreated by AI. And there you go. So this is the first and this is the modified version. As you can see, it is more stand out than the original picture. And overall, it's still able to maintain the same character consistency as in the original picture. So I would call it a success, and that's how you can use AI to make your face to be more stand out on your YouTube thumbnail. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.